Can't even see here. Look at my screen, dog. Oh, there we go. All right, all right, all right. Hopefully y'all can hear me because this mic been acting goofy the past week. All right, so what's going on, y'all? Just wanted to hop in here, man, and I wanted to talk about what really makes you valuable. So I just had a therapy session, right? And I was just talking to my therapist, man, and somehow we ended up getting on this topic about um, talking about being having like a one-dimensional identity. Okay, and he was telling me how a lot of his clients sometimes, like dudes that work out and stuff like that, how they'll they'll have a session with him sometimes, and they'll be disappointed in themselves that they couldn't hit a certain like PR, and how it'll kind of just crush them, and they'll be devastated because of it. And as he was telling me this, also making this mic working, bro. As he was telling me this, man, I was realizing that to me, what he was more so talking about is like an ego problem. And when you have like a one-dimensional identity, meaning like, say you go to the gym regularly, right? But that's all you really do. You know, you just kind of like speak through reps and sets. You know what I mean? You ain't really got nothing else going on about you, man. You're not like well-rounded, so to speak. Um, when you carry yourself that way and you don't have any other angles to yourself, you're going to be a bit more sensitive. For example, say if you can't hit a PR, if you can't lift a certain amount of weight, you know, on any given week, you know, you're going to feel like you're a failure or something like that, or that you didn't complete the task. And when that happens, man, you're really associating your your value and your worth. And again, I'm just using this as an example. I'm just using the working out as an example. But you're associating your value and your worth with what you can do as opposed to what you do. Okay, follow me here. So this is what I'm talking about here. A lot of us think that our value and our worth comes from what we can do, as opposed to looking at it like, what do you do? All right, and I'm gonna use the gym as an example. Okay, this is where your real value comes from. Your value doesn't come from the fact that you can go into the gym and lift, you know, a certain amount of weight, insert set amount of weight. That's not what makes you valuable, or you know, makes you worth something. The fact that you go to the gym, this is what makes you valuable. This is what makes you worth something, because the fact that you go to the gym says so much more about you than what you can actually do in the gym. And I'm talking about somebody that goes to the gym regularly, like a consistent gym goer, somebody who, you know, may not have fully adopted the lifestyle, but they're working on it. I'm talking about that person. I'm not talking about that someone that goes 2 times a month. Okay. So as men, it's important to really understand, man, that that value and your worth, it's coming from what you do. So if you go to the gym consistently, right? If you're going, you know, 4 or 5 times a week, you got to think about, what does that say about you? How does that even make you valuable? How does that even increase your worth? It's because it shows that you are a disciplined individual. Okay. It shows that you show up for yourself consistently. That's what this stuff is showing. This is where your value is coming from. Okay. Again, it's not how much weight you can lift. It's the fact that you go to the gym and lift weights consistently on a regular basis. That this is showing that you are dedicated to something. Okay. This is more valuable than the weight you can lift. Think about it, man. It shows that you're dedicated to yourself. You know, it shows that you value yourself, that you prioritize yourself. And these all scream value. as opposed to how much weight you lifting. Okay. So that's what I want to get really clear on. It's not about what you can do or what you can do for somebody. You know, you might be able to buy your girl a certain bag or something, or you might be able to treat somebody to a really nice dinner. I think that's great too. If you're in a position to be able to do that, that's great too. But that's not what makes you valuable. That's not what makes you worth something. And if that is what makes you valuable to somebody, you need to reassess that relationship. Okay. What makes you valuable is that you get up consistently and go to work every day to be able to make the money to be able to provide that dinner, to be able to provide that bag for your girl or whatever. I'm just using that as an example. It's not about the actual gift that you can get her. It's about the work and the effort that you put in. It's about the intention that you put in. It's about the consistency that you put in. This is what makes you valuable, bro. And I'm using the workout thing as an example because that's a universal example that we can all relate to. Well, most of us, you know, you're a man, if you work out, if you do something. But I just want to really get clear on that, man. I want men to understand that it's what you do, it's how you move, it's how you carry yourself. This is what makes you valuable. This is what makes people see you and go, damn, he's about something. He values himself. It shows. It shows in your physique. It shows in your work ethic. It shows in your drive to want to improve yourself. These are all the the qualities and characteristics that make people respect you, that make people, you know, kind of embrace you in a way. It's not what you can do for them, man. It's what you're doing for yourself. What are you doing for yourself? You know, ask yourself that question too. We're in 2026 now. What are you doing for yourself? And the more that you can pour into yourself, the more that you can value yourself, take care of yourself, man, the more that's going to bleed over into your other relationships as well. It's all a trickle down effect here. But yeah, man, the conversation that I was having with my therapist, man, was like a really powerful one, man. And when he said that, he mentioned like having a one-dimensional identity. Just that term really jumped out to me because I would hate to just, you know, have a one-dimensional identity, you know, that people just know me just for that. You know, and that's cool if they do. But being versatile, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that dude works out, he takes care of himself, but damn, have you ever had a conversation with him? He's solid, man. He's a sly dude. He moves in integrity, man. He's funny as shit too. Like, there's just different things like that make you more of a complete man too. You know, but ultimately, I just wanted to hop on this quick live. I just really want to see if my mic is working too, man. It's been acting so weird the past week. But just want to hop on this quick live, man. If y'all enjoyed this, got any value out of it, please smash the like button. If you enjoy this type of content, make sure you check out my most recent video I just did. Damn, I just did it a couple days ago and can't remember the name of it. But I'll leave it posted right here on the screen for you. Make sure you check that out. Also, if you want to dive deeper into self-mastery, make sure you book a one-on-one call with me. All right. See you on the next video. Peace.